guys, we are the change that America dreamed of. You are the future, guys. It's not just a slogan. It's not just a catchphrase, okay? You know, a lot of us, when we were younger, a lot of us, the first time we voted was in Obama's election. Between, Obama and McCain, and then Obama and Kerry. And so, not Obama and Kerry, sorry. That was Bush and Kerry. But anyway, okay, so Obama and McCain, that was many people's first election. And this was a tremendous disappointment, okay? People voted for change. They voted for an end to wars in the Middle East. They voted to an end to Bush-era imperialism. And what did Obama do? He just continued the same wars, the same murders, the same insanity. And so, after 8 years of Obama insanity, many people fed up with Democrats, they voted for Trump. And in 2016, indeed, Donald Trump became president, and something changed, guys. Something changed. But the policies did not, guys. Something changed in us. Because people didn't vote for Trump because they wanted to see war with Iran or support of Israel's genocide in Gaza. The reason they voted for Donald Trump is because they wanted to see radical change. Radical change, guys. And that's the truth. If you ask AI will say that the American people are moderates, that they would like, small change over time. And guys, that may have been an option at one point. But right now, guys, we have so many problems that require solving, guys. And we need technology like we've never even seen. I mean, this latest debacle in 2020, the you-know-what, guys, they put it in their arms. So many people are sick. And we see so many people dying, guys. So many people dying. So many people with cancer. So many people with turbo cancers. So many people with heart problems. So many people with autoimmune conditions. And we know what causes that, guys. We know what causes it. But there's still a cloud of censorship over America, guys. There's still a cloud of censorship. Because if I want to talk to you about the you-know-what, I'm going to have to accept that my conversation is extremely throttled and limited, guys. So instead of saying the words, I have to say the you-know-what. And now this is America, guys. It's absolutely a shame that I have to look for a workaround. As Matt from Quantum of Con Science calls it, the hobo code. And sending love out to Matt, you know. We saw that our brother at Quantum of Conscience, you know, he had some medical issues lately, so we're sending love to our brother over there. Because, you know, it's about the spirit of love, guys. And in the so-called truth community, you know, there are a lot of OGs. And Matt is definitely one of the truth OGs. He actually had a big part in my awakening. And I really like to think of Matt from Quantum of Conscience as a Zen Buddhist, guys. You know, what wonderful koans our brother Matt lays out for us. And truly, guys, you know, I think that we have so many wonderful voices that are considered fringe. And so what is this label, fringe? And why is it so damaging? And where does it come from, guys? So this fringe label is basically, it's put on someone if they don't echo the Mockingbird media narrative, guys. So it's not that, you know, it's not that, and here you see I have some technology, guys. This is brass with a crystal here, guys. It helps visualization, guys. It actually increases visualization. And these are spiritual weapons, guys. They are very powerful, guys. You know, things are not as they seem, guys. Things are not as they are, okay? Things are much stranger. Things are much more fantastic, guys. And, you know, I would like for you to question your reality, because the paradigms that you have been living under, they were entirely wrong. I mean, you know, I admit the paradigms I was living under was wrong. You know, I'm sure in the last 5 years, your paradigms have changed. Even if you were born awake, you have gone through some changes in the last 5 years. I don't think that anyone remained unchanged from the gross misconduct of the federal government. And so as someone from New York City, you know, the whole time that the pandemic was going on and we were locked down, guys, I was hoping that the President of the United States would save us, guys. I was hoping that Donald Trump might have pity on us in New York City. And that was my great hope for a moment during COVID, guys, that Trump might rescue, that he might save us, guys. But you know, of course, that never happened. And so, you know, what we know is, guys, a lot of people make excuses. A lot of people make excuses, guys. They say, oh, you know, it's complicated. Guys, how come people make excuses for the leader of the free world? Like, guys, the man can defend himself, okay? So that's the thing, okay? Don't apologize for power, okay? Even if you're on power's side, you know, don't apologize for power. Power doesn't need you to apologize for it, okay, guys? And here's the thing. Why are you doing that? Why are you apologizing for power? You know? Why are you? Well, the reason is because that's what power elicits, guys. You know, if you are on the side of power, you are going to become an apologist. Unless you understand that with great power comes great accountability, guys. Yes, with great power comes great accountability. And so indeed, there is tremendous accountability that comes with being the leader of the free world. And so Donald Trump, he has promised, and let's just take a look at this beautiful scene here, guys. But Donald Trump has done nothing that he's promised, guys. He's done nothing. You know, he promised no wars in the Middle East. He promised Epstein justice. And guys, did we get any of that? Did we get any of that? Of course not. Okay, because why is that, guys? Because, you know, that's what happens, guys. The people in charge, they always lie because they are terrorists, okay? They are dirty terrorists, guys, and they literally terrorize the people. So what would you call it? What they did during the pandemic, guys. What would you call it when you use 5G? All people, what would you call it when you use PCR tests with DARPA hydrogels and lithium to eat through the mucosa of the mucous membrane and go and form crystals on the front forebrain, form a receiver which can be manipulated by 5G? Why is there graphene oxide in the woo-hoo? What does graphene oxide do when it's hit by woo-hoo? You know what I'm saying, guys? So guys, we got a whole system of terrorism. It's a system of terrorism, guys. And this revolution is about stopping it, guys. And so I'm not afraid because you're with me, guys. Okay, I got you with me. Why would I be afraid? Okay, I'm rolling deep, okay? You know, we got 600 of you subscribed, guys. So we're 600 deep, guys. So when we show up, we're a crowd, okay? So guys, this is a revolution, okay? And it doesn't require that many people for us to make a tremendous difference. Okay, guys? You know, when I decided that I was going to run for president of the United States, I really had to take a leap of faith, guys. Because this isn't about me. It's not about any individual, guys. And, you know, it's not about my agenda. It's not about any one person's agenda. Because what's going on, the response to 2020 is the biggest, most important thing that has ever happened in American history, guys. And you are going to see people acting like you've never seen before, because they are going to be standing up and they are going to be asking for accountability for predators. Okay? And that is very brave. You are very brave. You want the predators to be defanged, guys. Okay? And I understand. Because you don't want to be targeted. You don't want to be hunted, guys. And they're hunting people. Look, Mike Tyson on Joe Rogan, they were talking about elite hunting parties, guys. These guys, they know what's going on, guys. You think Joe Rogan doesn't go to a hunting party? You think Joe Rogan isn't eating some deer meat, some venison while they're like, chasing down some some peasant from China who they brought, in a shipping container, guys. The stuff that these people do, when you have that much money, guys, when you have hundreds of millions of dollars, you start losing it, okay? As Robin Williams said, cocaine is God's way of telling you that you have too much money. And indeed, these elite hunting parties and Epstein's Island, it's God's way of saying that these people have too much money. Because why does anyone need to own an island, Like, we need to have a much more fair world. Because I'm tired of seeing people sleeping on the street while other people own islands. This is totally immoral and unjust, and we need to see this change, guys. So let's stop right here. Love you, my beautiful light beings, and we'll talk again soon. And I appreciate you guys. Stay strong, guys. Stay positive. Stay in love. Stay creative, guys. Stay working on your art projects. Stay, doing your writing, your meditations, working out, eating nice food, guys. It's a beautiful time, okay? So treat yourselves good and really enjoy. And, I'm going to try to bring you guys some more varied things in the coming future, guys. So I love you so much. And if there's anything you would like to see, please let me know. And I would be more than happy to, to cater to any requests, guys. So don't worry, no request is too crazy. Okay, guys? So whatever you would like, let me know. Love you guys. Bye, guys.